Hey y'all, I made pozole. That's pork and hominy. It's a soup, and it can be pretty darn greasy sometimes. So hopefully this came out well. Let's see. I never seem to cook the hominy all the way. Okay, let's do it. It's good enough. Whatever. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. I thought I would have something additional to say, but I don't. It's Monday. I've had a lot of tea. I've had a lot of work, and I almost broke my my standing work desk, which would have been absolutely horrible. Because why would you break it, Ashley? Been listening to some of the songs that are coming up on the podcast. A3Day came back today. So if you go to A3Day Podcast.com or to your favorite podcast platform, you too can listen to the most recent episode. Working through my planner, making sure that business related stuff is organized appropriately. Personal expenses and whatnot. I don't need stuff overlapping. Have you seen my disrespectful planner? This is my 2021 planner. Carpe Cursewear Diem. And I mean, the entire thing is just absolutely vulgar. In fact, 100% honesty, this is the only section in the entire thing that doesn't have some type of vulgarity on it. I love this planner. As long as they manufacture it every year, I will continue to buy it. It's very spacious. There's a lot of space to write your notes. Okay, this isn't vulgar, so I can show this to you. So there's ample space to jot down your notes. And then there's a side that says S word to remember. It's hilarious that I'm modifying what I want to say when y'all know I will curse in a heartbeat on here. But we're trying to improve upon that potty mouth of mine. I cannot believe Christmas is this Friday. And for those who don't observe it, it's just a regular Friday to you. But for me, a person who grew up with a woman, God rest her soul, who was very, very big on this holiday, ever since my mother passed, and I've mentioned it in the past before, so this is not new information unless you're new to my channel. It always has felt very different. The magic of Christmas went to the grave with her. And I have found ways over the years. I mean, the first couple of Christmases were hard. Logically so. You've lost your mother. But at this point, I like the fact that it's not a big deal for me. I like laughing at everybody else running around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to find gifts and whatnot. You knew the holiday was coming. Why you wait till the last minute? I enjoy that now. That gives me joy. And also just the fact that not having my sound waves bombarded with Christmas music and whatnot, although not emotionally jolting, except for maybe 2 songs. I can't hear them without crying, even to this day. But not having to hear it after years and years of working retail, that matters to me. Big time matters. I don't have to hear none of it. And I don't drive often. And when I do, the radio's not on. So I get to get through this whole holiday without all of the shenanigans. It's wonderful. This is my 10th Christmas without my mother. My 10th year without her. And it's interesting how you heal. And what you learn in the process. And what I learned was I probably never really was about Christmas in the commercial sense. Spiritually and religiously, very much so. But the whole being bent out of shape about the gifts and everything and whatnot, I've had people ask me if I wanted anything, and I've totally I'm like, for what? Oh yeah, Christmas. Totally forgotten. I believe one of my cousins has gotten me something with G-Men on it from BTS. or it might be Sugar if she lucked out, or RM. But those are my babies in the entire group. I think another friend got me candles. And like I don't anticipate anything. Like, your friendship is the gift for me. Like, if you really want to, somebody, because of the live stream, put $10 towards the Baby Nugget Foundation. So, what am I now? Some $2,088 away from owning that speaker. Thank you to that one, McGuala. But I've already been given so much, and I really don't want a lot. And the things that I do want, like, nobody can just hop up and throw that at me. You can't just put me on a plane unless you've given away frequent flyer miles. Thank you to one of my sisters. You can't just pick an apartment for me abroad or whatnot. Like, there's things that can't be purchased. I want your time. I want your quality time. That's the number one thing in my love languages. If you've never heard of love languages, you should totally Google it and do the assessment, whether you're single or in a relationship or a parent, or your love languages as they correlate as a student or in the workforce, as well as your love style. So I'm also very logical, and buying gifts just because doesn't make logical sense to me. So on the list of love languages, gifting, which is people's love language, for me, it's like that much. On a scale of 1 to 100, I mark it at like a 6 or a 7. It doesn't matter to me, which is also no shock because I have a hard time accepting gifts from McGualas. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. I'm going to have my lunch. I'm going to go take a nice little walk. Hopefully don't get barked at by the dog who lives upstairs. He's very small, but he's very angry with people being by themselves. And then later on today, I will upload a video update for the making of series to let you all know what's going on with my candles. So I'm going to have my soup and get my exercise on. Continue to jam to Baekhyun's new amusement park song because it's really, really lovely. And yeah, that's about it. How are you doing today? What does this holiday mean to you? If anything, if it isn't and it's just another day, no problem. But what I don't want, ladies and gents and thems, is a diatribe at the bottom about the commercialization of it and everything. Like, we already know that, okay? We live in the United States, the predominant viewership of this channel. We live in the United States. We know that the country is always money hungry. So I don't want the drama down in the comments. It's not necessary. You can comment about something else if you feel like you can't talk about that without getting into the mess. Like, we don't need that, okay? It's Monday. Nobody needs it. Bye, y'all.